I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all know what? Okay. Listen, y'all. We'll get started, okay? But before we get started, okay, we're gonna have a little fun, okay? We got a lot to talk about. We got Bishop, TD Jakes. We're gonna talk about. We have Oprah Winfrey. We're gonna talk about. We got Taraji P. Henson. We're talking about y'all, and I'm putting this piece of the puzzle all together for us today, baby. Okay. There's a whole lot of. But for those of you just now coming, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and make sure you have subscribed. And if you want to join the Leftover family, go ahead and hit that link in the description box below, y'all. But this is a lot of. Let's jam a little bit. Okay. That's enough. Okay, let's go ahead and get serious. There is a. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Video. Boom. So, we have been talking about our friend Bishop TD Jakes. So let me explain what's happening right here in this scene here. So this happened at one of his churches, one of his shows. This young man right here he looks to me as a male exotic dancer. Now, if you look at Bishop Jakes, you see him with his hand directly in his pocket. Okay, so let's watch this a little bit. His hands in his pocket, and his leg is shaking, baby. Look, it looks to me he's allegedly stroking. This man is allegedly stroking his knee, okay, while watching this officer dance to a Beyonce song, "Single Ladies," and it's sad, and yeah, and look, if you notice, he looks down at his rear end, and he's laughing, having a kiki. Now, I'm not saying bishops are not allowed to have fun, not to have a good time, but this just adds to the allegations that he is a power bottom and has allegedly messed with Diddy and attended Diddy's parties. And at the end of this, he breaks to a split. Look, breaks up the split. Hands still in the pocket. Hands still in the pocket, y'all. Hands still in the pocket. Okay.
Some of you.
Now, this happened this past Sunday at the Potter House. This is what he had to say in response to the allegations that have been put out.
Logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off. There is no show here. In the Gospel of St. Matthew, and it.
So at that point, he continues to preach and have his sermon. Well, later on in the service, towards the end, he also makes this statement here, where he does he does actually address the rumors and allegations, and he basically says they're false.
Anybody who has that kind of government on their shoulders don't have time to be playing with freaks. I never told you.
And what he's stating there is he's saying just because he's a man of God and he's in the church and he's preaching the word, that he doesn't have time to do what all things that they say or have that kind of spirit to do those things. And now keep in mind, some of the most notorious criminals have oftentimes come out of the church, meaning sexual assaults, children, molestation of children. We've known this to happen and come from the church a lot of times. So that statement to me it means nothing. Just because you are in a position of power and you're a man of God, I don't think you're dismissed from being able to do these things.
I was perfect. I got my own flaws and my own faults. You can't spend the rest of your life apologizing for stuff you can't change. That's a stupid rumor.
Okay, now he did say, if you guys listen, he did say that he has made mistakes in the past. Now, I'm not sure if he's admitting to some of the things that he's been alleged of doing or not. But with that statement, that does say that you have a past and you've done dirt in your past, which we all have. There's no shame in that, okay? But it's making me believe the rumors even more. But now he made this last statement here, and I'm going to debunk this, y'all, because I'm experienced in this community, okay? So I'm going to debunk this, but I'm going to let y'all hear it first before I get my statement on it.
That's young folks gossip anyway. Because they're not old enough to know that's ridiculous to be 66.
These preachers.
He's saying he's to be 66 in a power bottom is impossible. Wrong. I have known men of 50s, 60s, and 70s who are a power bottom or who still try to be a power bomb and still interact in these events that they have. Even in my real life, I've seen it happen. Men 60 years old, 50 years old, throwing it back. It's not cute. It's not the best looking approach, but that does happen. So his age has nothing to do with whether or not he did these things. The truth will eventually show. The proof will be out there. The documents have already been released from Miss Ventura. So, and I do think he is listed. He's going to be having a part in one of those videos that Miss Ventura did turn in to the feds. Now, this other guy, Reno, he is a minister as well. He's a public figure. He is going against TD Jakes. He's basically stating that a man of God has no place being at these parties. Now, I do disagree with him slightly. I do think that Gino is an extremist, and if you look at his audience, his congregation, you can tell they believe religion in the old term. You know, your mom and daddy get you all fixed up and dressed up in your best suit, your best outfits, and you can't come in nothing but the best. That's what I get from him. So we're gonna play this little clip right here.
Hang out with rappers.
Yes, they do.
They showed TD Jakes hanging out with Puff Daddy at his party.
My Lord, my
TD
Lord.
Jakes sitting right there at Puff Daddy's party while pole dancers are jumping up and down twerking, and Bishop sitting there.
My Lord.
He ain't tell no woman there they loose.
Amen.
Now, see, if you look at the people in the audience, everybody in this man's congregation is about 40 and up, okay? So that speaks to what type of preacher he is, and also speaks to what type of sermon he usually gives. And these people would never attend a Diddy party from what I could see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that Bishop Jakes is 100% wrong. If his ministry was trying to minister the word of God to Diddy, but I highly doubt he was at that party ministering the word of God. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt he's at that party trying to save souls.
So they would call this preaching, you extreme.
You are.
It's heaven or hell.
That's right. That's right.
God's way or no way.
Or no way.
TD Jakes send us to send.
Okay, now TD Jakes did reach out to Gino, and he did ask him to cease and desist. He also reached out to the FCC as well to take Bishop to take Gino off the air, because Gino is spreading all this propaganda in the church community, and it's making him look bad, and not to mention some of this is hurting his charities. It's hurting his financial status in his name as well. So he wants to get this man off the air. But this is the response to the message that Jake sent to Gino, asking him to cease and insist.
Me an email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
And told me he's at Paul with my preaching. He said him and other international figures in America has contacted FCC to ban us off the air.
My Lord.
We had the media director contact him back and gave a better offer. I said, besides getting us off the air, give us an open challenge.
That's right.
Put my brother Tyler Perry in that. And I'm going to tell you why I say that.
Now, all this stuff that I'm about to tell y'all, keep your eyes open. All this stuff is linked together. So Monique here, so everybody knows Monique went against Miss Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry years ago, and she was blackballed. When she told us this, people was like, "Oh, she's just difficult," blah blah blah, because that is the persona that they put out there, was that she was difficult, hard to work with. When reality, what happened with it was Miss Oprah Winfrey had asked her to go on tour for the movie Precious, for a press release. Well, Miss Monique says no, because they didn't offer her pay. From that day forward, she was completely blackballed. You know, she used to do stand-up, right? The Queens of Comedy, Monique was a star on there as well. You don't hear anything about Monique in films. You don't hear nothing about Monique being on stage. That's why I believe she was really blackballed, because once these once these big leaders have a negative look on you and they start spreading that out, the fans start hearing, and you can't book shows. If you can't book shows, you can't sell out arenas, you can't get jobs, because they care about one thing: are you going to sell out the venue? So Monique right here, she speaks on Tyler Perry giving Bishop Jakes the $1 million at his church in front of the entire world and congregation. So let's hear what she got to say on this.
See, when I see you do a clip and you go to T.D. Jakes' church, and I watch you write a check for $1 million in front of the congregation, and you give it to this man, was that for the congregation to give more money, or was that really genuine? See, when no one's watching, who are you? To when everyone's watching. And we got a chance to see him when no one was watching. See, your listeners will hear that audio when he makes statements like, and I gotta bring this up, Daddy, because it's a part of it and you understand the devalue of black women. Recently, I saw a quote that my sister Taraji put out there and said, Tyler Perry was the first person to pay me my quote. And that's a black man. Well, he says, I'm the first person to pay Taraji P. Henson the most money she's ever made. And then we said, but did you pay her fairly? And then he said, I paid her more than she's ever made. What does that mean, brother? When you go and buy Tiffany Haddish a car, see, if we remember the movie Cadillac Records, I'll keep buying you a car, but I won't give you what you're worth. So,
because if I give you what you're worth, you can buy your own car.
I don't need you to buy no car. I don't need you to pay for me to go on no vacation. Just give me what my resume says I'm supposed to get. So when you ask me how does it feel to not hear him come out,
Now, keep this in mind. So now, moving forward to Taraji P. and Oprah Winfrey. So most of you guys have probably heard that the Oprah Winfrey and Taraji maybe experienced some type of beef because Taraji made a statement that she almost stopped doing the film The Color Purple because she was not getting paid what she thought she should be getting paid, what she is worth. And then later down the line, she recants and says that Oprah is the most wonderful person, does everything for her. I do feel like she was done the same way that Monique was done, or she's about to be done the same way that Monique was done. She was about to be blackballed as well because for speaking out against the wages. Now, Monique tried to tell everybody. Monique tried to warn everybody and tried to tell everybody, but nobody wanted to believe her until it started happening to them. Now it's happening to Taraji P. But no, let's go ahead and continue, y'all, because y'all gotta forgive me. I talk too much sometimes. Y'all gotta forgive me. Let's go ahead and clip.
Label as difficult. My husband and my husband is Sydney, who happens to be my manager. We got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. I said no to Oprah Winfrey. I said no to Tyler Perry. I said no to Lee Daniels. And I said no to Lionsgate. What I would have appreciated from my brother was had you picked up the phone before you went on the air and said, Monique, you've burned too many bridges and there's nothing I can do. See, I would have appreciated had my brother called me up and said, baby, let's talk. Because you doing that was a part of me being difficult.
But not before that, though.
Yes, baby. Y'all know my husband did nothing wrong, but none of y'all in real time, was strong enough to go publicly and say, we can't throw our sister under the bus.
But now that Taraji spoke out about being lowballed on Oprah's project, fans are finally giving Monique props for publicly going against Oprah. However, the story took a different turn after social media was flooded with negative comments about Oprah. So just days after Taraji's interview went viral,
almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do,
getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over.
I had to give up 3 years of vacation in order to do it.
Taraji P. Henson has joined a long list of black actresses in calling out Oprah Winfrey for lowballing them. But Taraji went a step further and revealed she almost walked away from the new Oprah-produced remake of The Color Purple because they tried to pay her scraps. Taraji broke down during a recent interview with Oprah's best friend, Gayle King, and said she's even considering quitting acting for good because she's tired of still being forced to beg for fair pay. And Taraji isn't the first one to talk about this either. You probably remember how Monique was demonized after exposing Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels for blackballing her, and they labeled her as difficult just because she refused to do an unpaid movie tour. Fans are now saying it's disgraceful how Oprah, the richest black woman in the world, has never used her voice on prominent projects where black women have complained about pay. But that just goes to show there's no such thing as a good billionaire. But what exactly did Taraji reveal about Oprah and The Color Purple? Let's get into it.
It seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Oprah Winfrey, one of the producers of the new The Color Purple adaptation, is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. After one of the leading actresses in the movie, Taraji P. Henson, spoke out about being unfairly paid and almost walking away from this project. The new The Color Purple remake is produced by Oprah's Harpo Films, Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment, SGS Pictures, and Quincy Jones Productions, the same companies that produced the 1985 film adaptation of Alice Walker's novel, where Oprah played the role of Sophia. In the new adaptation, Sophia is played by Danielle Brooks, Fantasia plays the protagonist Celie Harris, while Taraji stars as Shug Avery. Taraji shared an IG post praising Oprah and claiming she's been nothing but supportive. Taraji shared a photo of her and Oprah posing during the Color Purple press tour and wrote in the caption, "Miss Oprah has been nothing less than a steady and solid beacon of light to all of the cast of The Color Purple. She has provided encouragement, guidance, and unwavering support to us all. She told me personally to reach out to her for anything I needed, and I did. It took one call, one conversation, and one decision-making black woman to make me feel heard. Thank you, Miss Oprah, for all that you do."
So this right here is the tweet or the post everybody's referring to when we say she backtracked. So she originally made the statement that she was not happy with the pay, but now she's posting this saying, "Hey, Oprah is being the best boss ever." This is leading me to believe that they said something to her and they didn't want to hurt the sales of the film, because the film came out Christmas. So they didn't want to hurt the sales of this film, but all this getting out. And the fact that Taraji went out right before this was getting ready to air makes a statement, but she backed up. Okay. And we're going to see like more of her and Oprah interaction here, the live stream here in a second. You can deliberately see the reaction between her and Oprah. She's trying to get close to Oprah and Oprah's pushing her away basically. But I do feel like they have threatened her. They threatened her job. They threatened her lifestyle. And that's why she made that post.
However, the message didn't land with fans, and many of them are convinced Taraji was pressured to post this because Oprah and the studio were probably worried about The Color Purple flopping.
We're gonna go windows up there.
Okay, so here is right here. Now, you can see Taraji scoot closer to Oprah. Watch Oprah move away. Boop. Okay, another lady walks up. Oprah moves close to her. Okay, then Fantasia, she walks over. Oprah moves from out the center of the photo like she's confused and goes all the way over to the outside. When has Oprah ever been on the outside of a picture? Oprah likes to be in the middle. She's a middle girl. She likes the attention. When does a star like Oprah move to the edge, away from the rest, away from Taraji? I feel like because Taraji made that statement about the pay and said that Oprah doesn't do anything to fight it. Now look at Taraji right here. Now, I may be reading a little too much into it, but she doesn't typically stress. She looks frustrated, and right at the beginning of this, she looks like she's about to bust out into tears, but she was fighting them back. So there's a lot of tension between her and Miss Oprah right now, okay? They're not sitting like best friends right now. Just watch her interaction with the rest of the cast as well. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I clicked too far back. But Oprah's looking stunning in her little outfit, period. Y'all looking Fantasia.
One fan commented on Taraji's post, "Must got the call once people started noticing the body language on TikTok. We still don't F with Oprah, but love you, Taraji." And another fan wrote, "Blink twice if she or the industry is making you say this." So when this didn't work, Oprah tried to do some damage control herself and shared an Instagram post with a long message about Taraji. Oprah wrote,
Oprah also did post too, y'all. Here we go.
"I've long admired Taraji. She can make you laugh, cry, cheer, and feel everything in between. But I had no idea she could sing. Taraji the actress, a force. Taraji the singer, a complete revelation." She then praised Taraji's portrayal of Suge Avery and added, "Taraji, the stage is now yours, and I already see the standing ovations for you. I'm fiercely welcoming Taraji to the Purple Sisterhood, and I cannot wait for you to meet her version of Suge." Of course, Oprah also didn't forget to remind you all that The Color Purple is in theaters starting Christmas Day. And another thing she didn't forget to do was turn off the comments on this, as well as all posts she shared for the past 2 weeks. Oprah clearly anticipated what the reactions would be, and she wasn't wrong, because fans are now calling her out even more, and they're saying it's too late for damage control. One fan said, "It finally hit most of y'all. She's never been a good person to begin with." And another person replied, "She's not. Oprah is the black puppet for the disgusting Hollywood system. Did you see how quickly Taraji cleared Oprah's name? Taraji doesn't want to suffer the same fate as Monique. Monique needs an apology from everyone because she said this shit years ago." But how do you feel about all this? Do you think Oprah's statement was genuine, or is this just damage control?
To me, Miss Oprah's her statement was very disingenuous. Very. I don't feel like it was genuine. It was only done to save face and to help promote that film, to ensure that the film made as much money as possible in that first night. You know what I'm saying? You want sales to grow. She can care less about Taraji, because she even said in the interview that Oprah only made $30,000 off this film, and she gave up 3 years of vacation. That's what Oprah said. Oprah also said she would do this for free. Now, do I think Oprah will do this for free? Hell to the no. Oprah ain't doing shit for free. But Oprah does have money so she can take less of a pay cut and be fine, right? Whereas some stars like Taraji P, Monique, Fantasia, Danielle, all those people cannot take. I'm not ignoring y'all. All you cannot afford not to be paid. No, I was trying to get through that because I didn't want to. So I'm gonna use this again as a regular video. I'm gonna post it, and I didn't want me stopping in between to say names. But hello, everybody. Hey, Week. How you doing, boo? Hey, Celebrity Juicer. Hey, Random Fish. Hey, Tiger Paw. How y'all doing? Who else we got in here? Carrie, are you still in here, boo? How you doing? Y'all, so this is a whole lot of. I just don't even know. Y'all, I really don't even know anymore. And all this is coming from years ago. And it's hilarious that the actors are on strike. Y'all remember the actors went on strike a few months back for not getting paid the same things that the A and B list celebrities receive? So I think it's more than just the women. I think it's the actors who are not the A list, who are not the B list. It's a whole lot of y'all. And stick around. We also have. I'm gonna tell y'all what's coming up next for the girls. Okay. Thank you, Joe, sir. Thank you, Celebrity. I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you, boo. Period. Let me pull this up right here because we have a lot of lawsuits that have been filed and going through from a lot of celebrity figures, and I'm going to name off a couple of them for y'all right now. Who we got? We got Diddy and Cassie Ventura. We got their whole lawsuit. We got all the document paperwork. I'm not going to read it. Somebody's reading it off, period. So y'all stick around. Who else? Who else's lawsuit? Where is it? Where my file at? Okay, so we have Tasha K. Tasha K is being sued by none other than Mr. Hart, Kevin Hart. He's filed a lawsuit against Tasha K for extortion. We're going to be covering all that. We're also going to be going over. Hold on. Vin Diesel. There's a lawsuit filed against Vin Diesel for allegedly sexual assault. There's also charges being. There's also a restraining order that Keke Palmer has filed against her baby daddy, and in return, he filed a restraining order and a lawsuit against her as well. We're going to read that, going over that as well. Yeah, we got a lot of lawsuits. We got a lot of lawsuits going on now right now, y'all, in Hollywood. A lot of lawsuits. So man, y'all make sure y'all stick around. Make sure y'all are here for these lawsuits, okay, girls? That's all I got for today. I will be covering Foodie Beauty. I'm trying to get all her stuff together to do one big foodie instead of covering bits and pieces and watching her whole live streams, because she does the same thing: sit, eat, and drive around, period. So we're not gonna spend a few hours just watching that. We're gonna chop it up, y'all. Okay, we're gonna chop that up, and that's on period. How awful of Oprah. Right, free service, girl. Oprah ought to be ashamed of herself. Oprah should know better. Oprah ain't do shit for free back in the day. Oprah ain't do shit for free. We doing a damn thing, celebrity. We doing a damn thing, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited for all this. This is y'all. The channel finna take off. Okay, so y'all who been rocking with me, y'all keep rocking with me, y'all. Keep rocking with me, okay? I'm getting my shit together, okay? I may not go live every day or what was every day, because I'm trying to get these informations together. It takes a lot. I'm getting from a lot of different people, a lot of different sources, y'all, and I'm putting them all together. Like that video that I just played, that was compiled by me, and it took, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it took 4.5, 5 hours just to compile it. That does not take the time that they have to download. So y'all bear with me if I don't go live 1 or 2 days. I'm in the process. I'm working on stuff behind the scenes, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate the love and support. Always remember, stay blessed, stay positive. And this time, y'all, I'm going to change how we end our live, okay? We're going to start ending our live with some music, okay? With some music. And because we talked about Bishop, TD Jakes, and stuff, y'all, I want us to be able to jig a little bit to some gospel music. I know.
Fall down, Lord, please. Let it fall down, Lord, please.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me, okay, y'all? Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate it. We do need a girl world choir, okay? We do need a girl world choir. We do. Y'all, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. I'm going to see y'all in the next live stream, all right? Peace. Oh, y'all, I didn't pull them. Hold on, y'all. We can't peace out. I ain't pull my outro out. Oh, Lord. I was up here dancing, y'all.